What is up, my strange people? This is Shank. Welcome back to channel Premium Hair Care Products. First of all, it's not a sponsored video. Every product I bought with my own money. The only thing is that when you purchase using my link, I will get affiliate income. That's why you see this as an ad or a sponsored video. For these videos, because these are expensive products, the review need to be as transparent as possible or as detailed as possible. And I thought that I will use them for some time. And I got like 3 different products. And also before talking about any of the products now, I would not talk about the compositions, chemicals and everything which are there inside the particular product and everything. The day-to-day experience or how it makes your hair look. And to start with, honestly, मेरा hair style इतना अच्छा नहीं है, मेरे को पहले hair भी ज़्यादा नहीं है, నేను hair transplantation చేయించుకున్నాను కదా, after that थोड़ा सा better हो गया, ఏదో ఉన్న దాంట్లో adjust అవుతున్నాం అనమాట. But in general, I keep my skincare and hair care routine very simple. I use Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo since my hair transplant abhi tak. Every alternative day or maybe sometimes 2 days later. Hardly 100 rupees रहता है, 50 rupees रहता है, because it's not harsh on your hair. It retains majority of the oils and hair will not become too much dry. That's one thing I observed, because when I used another shampoo, normal shampoos which I used, hair becomes sort of dry. It will look a little bit thick when compared to silky hair, but it looks lifeless. So whenever I need to go to a shoot or I have a specific shoot at home, not every single day again, I generally tend to use this product. And any products on a longer run or any products on a daily basis will not be good to your hair. So don't use that. And also each and every person's hair and skin is different, right? Whatever the products I am just talking about in this particular video may not suit for your hair. So that's something you need to remember. This is just a review of these particular products which I bought. Starting with the first option, it's a Moroccanoil texture clay. I never used a clay option until now. So this particular option, it's pricey at 3,200 rupees. This particular option, I got it on Amazon. This one, it is for all hair types. It have that buildable texture moldable. That's something you just remember. Immediately it gives a certain difference in terms of the overall hair texture, and also it will not have like too much hold. It have like slight to moderate hold only, but because of that your hair will not become rough, your hair will not become like a hair patch sitting like super strong. You can basically like just comb anytime and change the hairstyles also, or bring it back to the previous hairstyle. It's as easy as it gets. Cut just the previous day ko aa gaya. So when I'm applying, when I took head bath, for each and every product I will record on a separate day, so that after few days how it held up. See, for example, without applying any clay also, this is fine. If I just comb it like this should be fine. Just as you guys can see, I just used it a couple of times. Here you guys can see the texture up close. Take minimal amount, something like this, and rub it in your palms. Ila rub chesaka, just on the hair, not from the roots, on the hair, just apply it evenly. You can see the instant difference, be it in terms of the texture and also the hold. And if you want more hold at a specific area which you feel that it's falling off and everything, just you can add a little bit more. Before it was a little bit of a silky to thoda sa wavy texture hai before. Right now you have that matte kind of a texture, you guys can see. And if you apply in minimal quantities like just I showed, it will not leave any residue like a hair hold sprays hota hai na. And also one thing I wanted to just tell you, that the fragrance of this particular textured clay, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. It gives a nice fragrance to your hair and almost you feel it as if like you wore a perfume. I love the fragrance for this particular option. And after this, maybe after 10-15 seconds, I will just comb hair very slightly without disturbing the texture much. But this is a very good product. I loved it. This is the 3rd time I'm using. Again, I have the time to review it, so I used it already 3 times and live dikha diya na. And the next product bhi aur ek din dikhate hai. Now moving on to the next two options. Next two options anamata, because these are set. Ante you can use them individually also, but you get better results when you use them together. These are the Aveda products. One is a thickening one and one is a volumizing one. They call these as Tonics. थिकनिंग वन थोड़ा सा थिक रहता है, वॉल्यूमाइजिंग वन थोड़ा सा लाइट रहता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ द स्प्रे. आइदर डायरेक्टली यू कैन स्प्रे ऑन द हेयर और डायरेक्टली you can spray on your hand, just rub it and you can apply. I prefer the second way. Always you should start with the thickening option. This one, after the head bath, first thing is that you just no need to apply for the roots, just on the top area. It gives a nice thickening effect, and once it's dried slightly, just go with the volumizing one. And for both of these options, for the previous option, even for that Moroccan clay, when the hair is slightly damp or like just dried, it works well. And same applies for these options as well. And apply the thickening one and then the volumizing one. Volumizing one थोड़ा सा liquid है, so immediately after application ना तो wet hair थोड़ा सा wet दिखता है. Either you can blow dry and make it instantly dry and that volumizing effect. I prefer not to blow dry or just cold or anything. I prefer to leave it as is. I do this 30 minutes before or 25 minutes before if I have to go for a shoot or any place. I leave it like that and then I comb it and I get a good effect. Even for the next day, I'm shooting this in the next day evening. It have a nice good effect. You guys can see this is like very good. These are the ones which I was using before my hair transplant also and after my hair transplant also, which you can use almost like every time whenever you take head bath. These can be used. हेयर फॉल ज़्यादा नहीं रहता है दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑप्शंस में. दैट्स व्हाट एटलीस्ट आई ऑब्जर्व्ड. इधर उधर रहता है इफ़ यू कीप इट फॉर मोर देन 1.5 day to 2 days. बट इफ़ यू टेक हेयर बाथ every alternative day, these are something like which are easily manageable. One, the thickening tonic instantly adds that thickness. The other one has that volume and shine, so your hair will become nice. Like थोड़ा सा ऑयली रहता है तो कैसे शाइन आता है, ऐसा आता है. इट विल नॉट लुक लाइक टू टेक्सचर्ड लाइक ए क्ले, थोड़ा सा शाइन आता है. बट इफ यू डोंट अप्लाई दैट वॉल्यूम वन, इफ यू ओनली यूज द थिकनिंग वन, इतना शाइन नहीं आता है. दैट समथिंग यू नीड टू कंसिडर. अगेन व्हेन इट कम्स टू द प्राइस पॉइंट, 2,800 rupees each, 5,600 rupees for two. Yes, super expensive in terms of the overall price, and you will not get discount also because barely they will be discounted. But you can use in minimal quantities, so they will last long well. One set for me lasts anywhere, if I apply them every alternative day, lasts anywhere between like 3 months easily. So 1,500 rupees per month, at least 1,500 to 2,000 rupees per month. The next product, this is the OSiS Plus, which I reviewed in the previous video as well, I think 1 or 2 months before. You can consider this as a long-term review. Even in that video also I mentioned, I just combed my hair in front of you guys only and just showed to you guys. This is good. This is a mattifying volume powder with a good hold, and this should be applied on dry hair. And this one again 800 rupees or 900 rupees angunta. It gives the nice matte texture to your hair. But one thing I don't like about this particular product is that one, you need slightly more in terms of the quantity to get that matte effect and also that good hold and a volumizing effect. And on top of that, it makes your hair dry. That's one more thing. When you comb it, it will be very rough to the texture. Either you need to apply it and just comb it then and there, which will not give desirable effect, or if you don't do that, it will make your hair just like copper piece untadu kada, that coconut wala will be there na, aisa rough हो जाता है cheap वाला sprays में. So that's one thing I don't like. Whenever I need that strong hold, I use like here and there this volumizing powder. It gives nice volume, but that hold, to get that hold, it have that rough kind of effect. It stiffens the hair. You need to actually take head bath once your particular occasion or activity or whatever it is done. You need to take head bath on the same day itself, in case if you are using this particular OSiS Plus. That's something you consider. This is not a super product. This is like a occasional product in case if you want a specific desired result for an hour or two or maybe like 3 to 4 hours. But 800 rupees, 900 rupees overpriced day, and you need more quantities. Hardly you will get this for 10 to 12 applications. I don't feel that it is worth. All links will be there in the description below, and also other best product links also will be there in the description below. ये sponsored नहीं है, but नीचे product links use करते हैं तो affiliate आता है. That's something you need to consider. And आपको वीडियो पसंद आ गया, नहीं आ गया, comment section में अपने next वीडियो में मिलते हैं हम.